Hello and welcome to the offices of the Manchester Evening News, where we're previewing this Sunday's Manchester derby. I'm Mike Keegan and I'm here with our United reporter Stuart Mathieson and sports editor Peter Spencer to look forward to what looks like being another feisty Manchester battle. So Stuart, we'll start with you. United able to rest some key names on Wednesday night. Is that going to help them?
Well, you would think so, yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody wanted to be involved on Wednesday night against Clues. Anyone that was probably knew that they weren't going to pull the shirt on Sunday. And yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Someone like Wayne Rooney, for instance, wanted to play. The manager wanted him to play to get him going because he's been off form, came back to form against Reading.
Yeah, don't you think some of them players were trying to play themselves into the derby?
I don't think there's any places to play for.
What about Powell?
I don't think there's any chance of playing in the.
Were you disappointed with his performance?
I thought he did all right, but I just don't think he's
Why
ready
didn't
for
he
that
do the full
kind of
match?
Sorry?
Why didn't he do the full match? Why didn't you keep him on? Because it didn't matter, did it? And replace him with Scholes. What was all that about?
We took cleverly off. Replaced him with Scholes, yeah.
But what was Scholes doing on the pitch in any case, anyway? Because
Keegan was injured, so they had to bring him on, and they weren't going to chance Carrick, for instance, because he's now the main midfield man. He's not young, he's got experience, and he's not a veteran like your Scholes and your Giggs, so you've got to protect Carrick.
Doesn't that say it all, though, from a United point of view? You're now saying Carrick's the main man for United in midfield.
In midfield, yeah.
That's what one of the people who tweeted last night.
Especially now they've lost Anderson and Kagawa to injury, and Cleverley's gone as well. Yeah, Carrick is your main man, certainly.
Is that a bad thing, Carrick being the main man in midfield?
Well, it makes you realise how weak United are in that area of the pitch, and why they should be going for Snyder or some other half-decent midfielder who are able to compete with the strongest part of the City team, which is the midfield.
I think if United's midfield department were all fit, I think it's strong enough.
Well, what about those matches at Wembley, where Yaya Toure grabbed the ball off him and scored?
Well, I mean,
can't get that out, mate.
I don't think Schneider would. I don't think Schneider would catch Yaya Toure. Schneider's not that kind of player, so.
I don't ever want to catch Yaya Toure once he got going. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? He needs to get going this season.
I mean, what do you want? Yeah, I think United do need probably a powerful midfield player. I'm not fully convinced Anderson is that man.
Neither's Fergie.
You tell me a player out there who is a powerful midfield player, central midfield player, to match Toure that United could buy at the moment.
Well, we ran a poll on the Evening News website, and Yaya Toure was the one man United players emphatically said they would take from City.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that. Yeah. But there's no one else. I can't think of anyone else out there.
Well, you don't have to be the brain of Britain to work that out. He's the most highly paid player in the country. He's probably the most valuable player in that respect in the whole world in terms of just different jobs.
What I'm saying, you're talking about getting Schneider in. Well, Schneider's not going to answer that problem.
I think Carrick is better than Cleverley, he's better than Scholes, he's better than Giggs.
He's 28 and he's. I'm not convinced about him, to be honest.
And Giggs taking a lot of flack again now from United fans.
Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes, a pair of them, have not really had a great season. He's kind of bringing them in and out of games. They know they're not going to play the full time, but I just don't think it's working for them at the moment. I think probably both of them need more matches.
That's the first time you've ever given 4 out of 10 to Paul Scholes last night.
Well,
and I agree. Exactly what he put the goal away, and he did his traditional bad tackle.
Yeah, he's booking in the 90th minute.
I mean, it's just always gone out, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
I came the same name of the
give
team.
Paul Scholes a fall because he's
been
a superb player. But last night against Clues, he was poor. He had half a game as well, so he wasn't going to be. If 5 is your average, then he was below average.
Yeah. Spoke to Paul Dickoff this morning, and he thinks the signing of Van Persie has catapulted United to level terms with City on paper. Would you agree with that?
I think it's been a big buy for United because I don't know about catapulting with City, but I think they did need a ready-made, experienced striker or anybody in there just to pep them up after last season. And he's hit the ground running, 13 goals. Where would United be without Robin Van Persie? They'd be out of the top 4 without a shadow of a doubt, and probably out of probably in the Europa League as well. So.
Well, Ron Atkinson said that the team that would win the league this season would be the team that bought Robert Person. He said that when at the beginning of the season when he was kind of up for grabs, and that's why Mancini's so cheesed off that he wasn't able to get the players he wanted, who would have raised City to a higher level.
And we talk about United's midfield being weak, but they win on Sunday 6 points clear.
Well, I mean, this is the amazing thing that the one thing United have had since Ronaldo left in 2009. They've lost that sort of spark of invention, just that little bit of something different, entertainment. And what they've had to dig in and do is just show a load of character, and that's what United have been for the last 3 years. All right, it might not be the United of old, it might not be vintage. The fans are a little bit frustrated by it at times, but they're still in there. There's 19 other sides that we want to be where United are, and probably 18 sides that could never be where United are, facing the same problems United are.
In my sad little life, I watched ESPN last night and saw that 4-3 game when Bellamy took Ferdinand to the cleaners, and Owen scored that fantastic goal from what I still think is the best pass ever seen in a derby. The Giggs pass to him under so much pressure, like seconds to go. Hughes making a fool of himself, dancing around, doing a Fergie on the touchline with plenty of this. Fergie being killed for once. He must have known he wouldn't win out. I mean, what a game that was. If only we could get a game like this this Sunday coming up.
Well, I don't see any reason why you can't, because both of them can attack. I mean, you look at the strike force of the City and United, they're well beyond anything else in the Premier League. I know City have not really been firing up front, but I think what United have to fear this weekend is a bit of a backlash from them going out of Europe, because I think they should be embarrassed by that. I mean, it's a tough group, and I think all the English clubs have struggled in that section. But everyone's been coaching City for now being the worst side ever, English side in the Champions League, worse than Blackburn. They might just shrug that off, but I do think that will spark them. So I think United got
I've got a tough question for you. If it was the other way around, and it would have been United in that group of death and City in the group of teams that you can't pronounce, then which team would be still in Europe and which team would be out of Europe?
The way United have played in their group, I mean, they've got through it, they've done it, they've won 5 of the games, but it was workmanlike rather than spectacular. So transfer the way they played in those, unless they'd have upped their game against either your Dortmunds or your Real Madrid.
So what's the answer to the question?
I'm just getting to it. I'm trying to give you a bit of background here as well.
Welcome to the Manchester Evening News.
Keep your answer when you talk.
So I think United probably would have been in the Europa League. I don't think they'd have finished bottom. I think they'd have been in the Europa League, because I think United could have beaten Ajax.
I can't believe City only got 3 points in that.
And
the money that's
Celtic
can
what
get
you
through.
asked, so I can answer your question you originally asked, even though I'm pointing at
pointing now, I've seen that.
He
does wonder who's in charge sometimes.
I think City would have qualified from United's group. No,
you think they would have done?
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Is there a danger it might be quite a cagey effect? Because City are looking at it thinking, God, we go 6 points behind if we lose, whereas United are thinking, if we take a draw, we've still got that 3 point gap.
Well, I don't think City can play cagey, can they? To be honest, United can do. They tried it last year at the Etihad last April, and
and rightly got slated for it.
Yeah, I've got absolutely slated for it. Yeah, it didn't work. They packed the midfield with experienced players. Park was supposed to be the man to chase Torre. Never got anywhere near him, and United fans were totally frustrated because they just felt as though they almost probably threw away the title that day in many ways. So I think United are going to have a little bit more adventure about them. The problem they've got is that they've got no wide players apart from Ashley Young. Nani's out. Antonio Valencia's got a hip problem, he might not make it. And for United to be a little bit more adventurous, I think they need to have wide players in there. But I think he's going to go for the diamond formation.
And the gates 3 at the back.
What, City?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
He might do that though, might he? Just to give us something to think about.
So United fans will relish that if City goes.
Do you know what I always think at times like this? To work out who's the favourite. And I know bookies do this, Fred don't particularly. Work out how many United players. I'm allowed.
He's the boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Has he not told you?
No.
Didn't know.
You don't know that?
No, sorry.
I'll send you a contract. Right. How many United players would get into the City team? It's always a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you look at the goalkeepers, right? Okay.
No.
So we've got the City goalkeeper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you look at the back four. Now, how many of those? What would the team be?
Two.
What would be the back four? Go on, let's have a go at the back four.
Well, to answer your question, I think only 2 United players will get into City.
Well, I want to do the whole team. Right. So the back four. What do you think the back four is now?
City's back four.
Well, I think Ferdinand might get in place of Lescott or that other geezer.
Stasic.
Yeah.
Possibly.
For his calm
Possibly.
way he does it. Okay.
If Vidic was fit,
Vidic.
if Vidic was fit, he would get in that.
Yeah. Now Vidic would be a key player because then
Vidic
it
and
affects
company
City's
would
choice.
be,
wouldn't it?
Some centre out there.
Yeah. Best in
So
the world.
Vidic would get in there.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Then midfield. So we're going 4-4-2 here, right? So let's just say, for the case of 4 midfielders, right? Now you said Carrick's the best United midfielder, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Does he get in that team?
No, I don't think he does. No. I don't think City's midfield is the best.
And then up front, Robin van Persie's a given, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because City wanted to sign him anyway, right? And
but I think Rooney, on his day,
we could have Rooney
would have a
midfield.
chance.
We could have Rooney midfield, I suppose.
But if you talk about Rooney midfield, then it's Van Persie and Aguero, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Van Persie, Aguero. Would you have Rooney?
I have Rooney midfield.
Right. And who would you have up front?
I'd have those two.
Aguero and Aguero.
Yeah. Van Persie's absolute light years ahead.
Pete, what are we doing for the derby in the Manchester Evening News?
Well, we're getting some work out of people.
For a change.
Yeah. So we've got an interview with Paul Dickoff.
Yeah, that's exclusive. That you can read that tomorrow.
Yeah. So right, what we're doing is 11 pages tomorrow. We've got columnists. We've got expert opinion. We've done a very smart question and answer session with the respective experts. We've got the derby numbers. We've got betting latest. We've got what we think the teams will be.
Favourites, are they?
I think they are, but they're working on it now. Fred Dome's people, and they're going to let us know. So we're getting a comment about that. I've got a very special back page being prepared by our graphic artist. That's Justin and Peter Devine, just behind us.
That's where the magic's made.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of a clue about what it could be, that back page, but it's certainly a bit different.
It's a festive back page, isn't it? We're not wanting to give too much away.
Well, you've given more than I would give away.
That's me,
so we'll just leave it at that.
But Peter's been to Lapland this week.
You have, haven't you? How was that?
Expensive and cold is a good summary. Or magical for 3-year-olds, but not for me. Yeah.
And after the derby, what can we expect in Monday's paper?
Right, well, we're having a pull-out, 12 pages, just on that game, and then the rest of the football and other sports, such as rugby union and league, latest from Salford. That's all in the back end of the paper. So it should be 12 pages just on this game.
We'll finish with predictions. Stuart?
I think United will concede a goal, so but I think they can win it. So I'll go 2-1.
2-1 United.
Yeah.
Peter?
Well, I think City will win, basically because the team's stronger and the squad is deeper, and they're at home, and they've got more to sort of achieve in that they've got to peg United back at the top of the table. So I think it'll be 2-1 for City, or maybe even 3-1.
I'll go for a draw, so we've got all three. And if you can't make it to the Etihad, then you can follow all the action on our match centre, which we'll be bringing to you on our website on Sunday. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week.